G'day all, Singleton Strikers Technical Director here, Stephen Grouper. I'm just doing a little speech actually on the numbers on the field because some of you are new to this and it does actually get a little confusing, and a lot of the coaches say, "I'll go to 6 roll, 8, 10 roll," and you're not understanding. So I'm just going to do a little speech here on it. As I said, it can get quite technical, so I'm going to keep it quite basic and simple. As you can see, I've drawn the areas where they would normally be. So 2, right back, centre backs 3, 4, 5, then you go 6 is defensive mid, 8 is your centre mid, the playmaker, 10 is the attacking mid, 7 right wing, 9 is a striker centre forward, and 11 is the left wing. Now they can come up and down there quite a bit, so I'm just putting in boxes where their movements would generally be. So when they say 6, you'll go in here. Now a 6, once everyone sort of commits to attack there, the 6 would stay there in front of the centre, in front of the backs. For that reason, you are the first line of defence. A 6 does not generally run up and down. He holds that position there. Now an 8, centre mid, he's the playmaker. He gets the ball, he feeds it to everybody forward if he can, he goes back if he has to. He's the main one distributing the ball around the field. So when they say 8, you generally hold the centre position here and pass the ball around nice and quick. The 10, he's the attacking mid. His job is to get the ball and try to feed to the forwards as quick as possible. If he has to, play to the 6 or the 8, but his job is there, play to the forwards and back them up. And he can also drop into there to create 2 9s if he has to. That is his job. Now, as I said, it can get a little confusing. When you play a 4, 2, 3, 1, you're playing there. Now you've got 3 there in the middle there, and you may have 2 6s. So the 4, 2, 3, 1, you may have a 10, 2 6s, and a 7 and a 9 up there. You can have 2 of each. But what I would do there is, in defence, 2 drop down to there, be the actual first line defence in front of them, but in attack, can he push forward there like that? Now I know there is some confusion when you look on the internet, and some of them they'll have the players a bit like this, staggered there like that. Some technical directors and coaches believe, because they've seen that an 8 is only a left mid. He is not. He can be around there. You can change formations and have 2 8s if you want. You can skip the 6. You may not want a 6. And then others may want to. When you play the diamond 4-4-2 formation, you may have 2 9s. And the diamond you may have attacking, you may have left wing, right wing, and you may have a 6 there like that. And then can the 6 then push forward to be the playmaker when they've got the ball? That's where it gets a little confusing sometimes when you play different formations. But what the general speech was about, to show you the numbers: 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. When they say those numbers, this is generally the positions that you'll be going into playing on the field. That's the idea of it. As I said, the 10 is an attacking mid. He's always in the back of his mind, attack, attack, attack. Very rarely does he come back to the 10 roll ever. He may have to. The 8 stays central in the middle of the field, in between those 2 lines, the attacking lines and the defensive line. His job is to get the ball forward as much as possible. 6, his main job is defense. He's the first line of defense. If you take him out and you have 3 10s, which you can, saying centrally like that, who's backing they're just going to run straight in your back line every single time. That's where the idea is to have a defensive mid. As I said, there may be games where you may play a 5, 3, 2, and you may have 3 8s, 2 9s, and that's some people do like to play that formation. And technically those 3 are 3 8s. Then these 2, when they get the ball, can they then push up and down the sidelines? They may go from the 2 to the 7, 11 up there like that as wing backs. A fullback always has defense in the mind, only creeps up. As soon as they lose the ball, runs back. Wing back, attack, attack, attack all the time. In that formation, you technically have 3 centre backs as well. Some may play a 3-5-2. 3 centre backs and they stay centralish. three midfielders, and these two are going up and down there like that. Now the job usually for a striker or a centre forward, why have I got the lines going with the goal box? Because that's generally where you want these fellas to be. You don't want your 6 coming right out to there, because if they pass the ball, exposes the centre back's role. You want him covering your backs. Centre forward, as I was saying, should usually not come right out here, because if you come out here winning the ball, you've got nothing there unless he pushes in. So what you want is your 9s staying in line from the goal box to goal box. Some coaches want goal post to goal post. I don't. I like goal box to goal box staying there. So in his back of his mind, he's always on drifting in these areas. Same with these mids. You want them from goal box to goal box. If they move too far, it exposes the area. Thank you very much. Hopefully you've learned something out of this. Any questions? Just ask. Thank you.